Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. And today's video, we're going to have a little discussion. We're going to have a little topic of an idea that I have, what I would love to see in the next Titanfall game, Titanfall 3. I know Respawn is hard at work on developing a really great game, the trilogy to finish out the Titanfall series. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more after this third one. However, I know Respawn is hard at work with this new title, and I had an idea in mind that I was like, man, this would be a really cool feature to see in the next Titanfall game. It actually has to revolve around Frontier Defense. That's where you're watching some Frontier Defense gameplay in the background. The idea also has two apps on my mind that I was like, oh man, you know, going off these two app games that were on my phone, one from 2013, one from 2017, which I imagine a lot of you guys will know what I'm talking about when I bring it up. But the main aspects of those two apps, I would love to see an app made for Titanfall 3, because I think it'd be a really cool way to bring a little bit more innovation to the game. And again, for me as a firefighter, I'm away from my console for a whole 24 hours. It definitely sucks not being able to join in, play with everybody, and have a good time with those that I love, and especially in a game that I really love. Again, it'd be awesome to be at the fire station play Titanfall 2 while I was there. So, but I can't do that again. So I think this great idea that hopefully maybe something along, maybe later on in the future we might see something like this implemented later on, would be really cool to see in a Frontier Defense and maybe in Titanfall 3. So let's get into it. So first off, let's talk about the first half of my idea, and that comes from the app from Battlefield 4 Commander mode back in 2013. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, back in Battlefield 4, before it actually kind of got rid of the Commander slot, they actually had an app, and there was actually a play slot in games where you could actually play as this Commander. Now, the Commander's role was being able to, you know, shoot out a UAV, shoot a missile at players, being able to kind of control the battlefield, and being able to manipulate in the way of being able to help out your friendly forces that you were in command of. Now, there was an app that was, I played it on my phone, I played it on my iPad. It was a lot of fun because if I could not play Battlefield 4, I could at least have some type of influence on the battlefield, some influence on the victory for that team. And to me, I thought it was a really good innovation for this game. It allowed me to be a part of the game even though I was nowhere near a console. However, again, Battlefield 4 kind of got rid of this thing. The app is like no longer available to use. However, it is like 5 years old. So, but again, it really was an amazing thing to see. It was a really cool aspect of Battlefield 4 where if you were not at home but you wanted to partake into a victory, into a battlefield, you could do that. You could do that from the comfort of your home, at work, on your iPhone, on your iPad, and you could be a part of the game. So the other idea comes from the title that I think a lot of us know back from 2017, which was Titanfall Assault. Now, if you guys don't know yet, Titanfall Assault, you can no longer play it on the App Store. I still have it downloaded on my phone, but you cannot play it. They've completely gotten rid of the servers. However, Titanfall Assault was actually a really cool type of kind of chess match type of gameplay. You were able to kind of spend your points on being able to unlock different pilots or different Titans to bring into the battle and get up to 100 points to win the victory. Now, this game was actually pretty good. However, it was really bogged down by a lot of pay-to-win mechanics in the game. I think that was pretty much the downfall of the game, was of how pay-to-win it was, because once you started getting into the higher levels of the game on the app, it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. If you were like in the gold to like platinum, a diamond type of ranking system, it was brutal matches, and you saw people spending over hundreds of dollars to get some of the best cards to be able to use in this game. So the marketplace, as well as just kind of the microtransaction pay-to-win type of system for this game on your phone, was just really bad, and I do see that being the downfall of the game. However, the gameplay was actually pretty fun. It was a great way to kind of test out your abilities, test out your strategic abilities against another player, with determining what cards were great, when to actually play the cards, and trying to see who can best who by capturing different points in the game, as well as being able to destroy the enemy base of the enemy player. So, taking the two ideas of that from Battlefield 4's Commander mode, as well as Titanfall Assault, how about a way to implement those two ideas into Frontier Defense and Titanfall 3. Now, again, I'm somebody that I cannot be next to my console all the time. It definitely sucks not being, not being there to be able to play the game that I have a lot of fun in, and being surrounded by friends and family that I love to death and have built such a community around in this game. So I would love to take that aspect of being able to play with friends and family, being able to join in on the community, and being able to be part of the battlefield even though I'm not near my console. So I'd love to see some type of this, combining the Battlefield Commander as well as Titanfall Assault into one app for Titanfall 3 just for Frontier Defense. Now hear me out. Frontier Defense, it is basically you're protecting one objective. You are able to unlock your Titan after the first round, and you're actually able to spend points on being able to build up your defense while you're defending the objective. I think everybody knows what I'm describing with Frontier Defense. You're watching some of the gameplay right now, but how about if you had somebody that was actually having oversight of what was going on the battlefield? What if you had somebody that was actually dropping, friendly grunts, friendly specters, friendly reapers, drones, all different types of things that were friendly forces to you to help you protect the objective? I think this would be a really cool thing to be able to see implemented in the game. Not only do you have 4 pilots being able to defend the objective, but you also might have a 5th person that can be that commander in game and being able to help you out by either giving you good callouts, being able to deploy forces at certain parts of the map where people are just getting overwhelmed by enemy titans or enemy grunts or inspectors and all this stuff, and you're able to have that person being able to back you up with different abilities that the commander role gives. Now, not only can you do this in this game, but I would love to see it brought into like the commander mode in Battlefield 4 on the App Store. I would love to see an app like this brought into Titanfall 3 to where you can play Frontier Defense and help out your friends that are online where you're not able to, and you can do it from the safety of your home, from the safety of work, on an app, either on your iPhone or your iPad. I think it would just be a really cool way of doing things. Not only would it bring an innovation to Frontier Defense, but also you would be able to join in fights where you're not able to. Maybe you're on vacation, maybe you're at work, maybe you're traveling, maybe you're on the road. Hopefully you're not driving when you're playing, you're deciding to play this app, but it gives you a chance to be part of something when you're not able to be at your console. I really do think this would be a great way to bring in new players. Say, maybe there's players that don't like the FPS, they don't like the first-person shooter aspect, they don't like controlling titans or pilots or bunny hopping or doing whatever, which again, I really do think a lot more people would actually enjoy that. However, there might be a certain part of the crowd that does not like to do that type of stuff. They don't like to be able to, fly around the map with bunny hopping or control a Titan. However, they do want to be part of the game, and they can do that from the app, being able to influence Battlefield, being able to influence the battlefield on Frontier Defense and being able to help out a team of 4, being able to protect the objective and win the victory. Again, I think there's a lot that goes into this. This is just one idea that I have that I think would be a really cool innovation into Titanfall 3. Again, I know Respawn is trying to do a whole lot of different things to this trilogy, to the last trilogy game of Titanfall with Titanfall 3. I know they're going to bring in a lot of aspects from Titanfall 2 because it was very successful. Everybody really enjoyed everything that Titanfall 2 had to offer. However, I do understand that Respawn is trying to bring brand new things and ways to actually bring a lot more entertainment to players. And how about, man, again, I'm going to tell you right now, I think this would be a really cool way of being able to enjoy the game in a whole different way and being able to enjoy it when I'm not next to my console to where I can play. Hell, you know what? The best thing is, how about if somebody's streaming, like your favorite streamer, either Iniquity or Tony Mo or OP or Count or all the countless people that stream this game decide to maybe play Frontier Defense and you're not able to join them. However, you are able to join them in the commander slot and being able to influence the Frontier Defense match that they're playing in as they're streaming. Again, I think it'd be a really cool way of being able to be a part of the community if you're not being able to play the game. So guys, I would love to know from you, what do you think about this idea? What do you think of a way to be able to play Titanfall 3, but you're not next to your console, but you can play it on your phone? Battlefield 4 did it. I really do love the way that Battlefield 4 did the commander role. I thought it was a great way to be influencing Battlefield that you're not able to play at your console. I think Titanfall Assault had a great way of being able to drop pilots and titans at certain times, being able to influence the battlefield in that game, even though the microtransactions are really bad. However, I think combining the game together, where you're having somebody that is playing the commander role, able to drop off, you know, different abilities, or being able to drop off different grunts, whether that be grunts, specters, stalkers, reapers, any way to help out the defending forces, the defending pilots, protecting that objective, I think would be a really cool thing to actually see in the game. And again, we're all about wanting to see different things in a game. We're wanting to see new, innovative things coming to different games. And again, this is just one idea. I would love to know from you guys, what do you think about this idea? Do you think it'd be successful? Is that something that you would play? I will tell you right now, I had a lot of fun in the Battlefield Commander mode. It was a really enjoyable thing to do, and I would love to see something like that again in one of the games I've spent the most time playing in. So again, let me know in the comments below what you think of this idea. Again, it's something that I just had off the top of my head. You'll probably see a lot more of these ideas floating around in the future, but again, this is just one thing that I have in this big noggin of mine. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys all next time.